history of me making homeschool videos have I ever received so many requests to show you all the inside of a curriculum before. This is the entire Horizons kindergarten program. I've got both the math and the reading and phonics to show you. I'm just going to give you like a general overview of each of these, and then please drop all of your questions in the comments because I am planning to do deep dives into each of these programs in the future. So let's check them out. Starting off with the math program, inside you're going to get one teacher's guide and then 2 separate student workbooks. Inside your math teacher's guide, you're going to find the scope and the sequence. So this is going to show you everything that your child's going to be learning for the year. And then here's a look at what an actual lesson looks like inside your teacher's guide. So you've got your overview, your materials, your teaching tips. This is where you're going to actually learn how to teach your child. Now, my favorite part of this curriculum, your student workbooks. Horizons is known for being super colorful, really engaging. One thing that I really appreciate about Horizons is that the lessons are super short and sweet. They're usually no longer than a page or 2. And because it's that spiral-based method, each lesson is going to build upon the last, starting off very basic, and then gradually building their way up to more difficult concepts. Notice that this program does not come with a huge box of manipulatives. They do give you ideas for things that you can bring into your math lesson, like household items. But because the lessons themselves are so strong within their teaching, I don't think it's necessary to really have all that extra stuff. Now let's jump into the reading. The second that I opened up this box and saw that it had all these different color-coded levels, I was just so excited about that. So unlike the math where you just had one teacher's guide, with the reading, you're actually going to have 4 separate teacher's guides. So your purple is book 1. Going along with your purple teacher's guide, you're going to have your purple student workbook, book number 1, and then your purple student reader book, reader number 1. We're going to take a look at this first level here, our purple level. This is our teacher's guide. And just like with the math, they do give you this scope and sequence. You get this general overview of everything your child is going to be learning in each lesson. Now here's what a typical lesson looks like in your teacher's guide. You get that overview, the materials that you'll need. Your teacher's guide is also going to show you a reflection of the pages that your child's going to be doing in their student workbook. It's very colorful, it's very engaging, going to be learning something new each day, but then going back and reviewing previous concepts. Lots and lots of practice with the new concept, and then again, going back and reviewing those previous concepts as well. Now, after you finish the lesson in the student workbook, that is when your child's going to go into their student readers. These are personally my favorite part of this program. The way that they've organized the stories in these little readers to make sure that they're hitting every phonics rule that your child's already learned, it's just brilliant. Now, if you're like me and you're looking at this reader book, especially the level 1, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to be way too much for a kindergartner, have no fear. After looking in the teacher's guide, it explicitly states that your child is not expected to be reading these independently right away. This is something that you could read together as a family. The whole point is just to get your child acquainted with reading stories using the phonics skill that they just learned in their lesson. Now, this was just a quick overview of both of these programs. There is so much more that I want to show you about each of these. If you don't want to wait for my deep dive videos, AOP does have free samples of all of their curriculum. That's Horizons, LifePack, Online Monarch as well. I have their website linked to my page. If you like what you see, you can use my discount code JESS10 for 10% off any of AOP's homeschool curriculum. Drop all of your questions in the comments, and I will try my very hardest to make sure that I get all of those questions answered in the deep dive videos. Happy homeschooling!